Idols, it's Cece Lesson 3. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to give you guys another story time because it's been a while since I gave you guys a story time. So this is a story about how my life got flipped turned upside down. No, but in all seriousness, this is a story about something I did last month in Korea that I never thought I'd do anywhere ever in life. Because those who know me, those closest to me, know that I have always been a huge prude, like all my life. I did this, I don't regret it, it was so much fun, and I'd do it again. And I low-key think everyone should experience this at least once in their life. I'll explain a little bit later. But before we get into this crazy story time, this video is sponsored by Blissy. This is my silk pillowcase and it's amazing. Blissy makes silk beauty products that help with better sleep, healthier hair, and healthier skin. The other day I told you guys how the AC broke in this humid, stuffy Korean summer. I was so glad I had a Blissy silk pillowcase. It kept me much cooler than if I had a cotton pillowcase. This pillowcase is 100% mulberry silk, and silk helps to prevent hair breakage caused by friction when you toss and turn at night, which is why people use bonnets when they sleep. But if you're like me, you can go to sleep with a bonnet on and wake up with it under the bed somehow. I don't know how that happens, but having a silk pillowcase is a good alternative. So not only is a silk pillowcase good for your hair, but it's also really good for your skin because it doesn't absorb the product you put in your face when you go to sleep at night. It doesn't absorb very important oils, so you wake up with like dry, irritated skin. This is also a really good gift idea, whether it's for a wedding, a birthday, the holidays, for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend. It's also hypoallergenic. Silk's hypoallergenic and antibacterial properties naturally repel allergens. It reduces hair breakage by up to 43% while you sleep due to its smooth surface. It helps improve your skin. Blissy silk fibers are less absorbent than those of cotton, allowing your skin to retain more moisture. It regulates the temperature. Silk's protein-based fiber is moisture wicking and helps prevent night sweats, non-toxic. So if you're interested in improving your skin, your hair, and your quality of sleep, go to blissy.com/cc so you can get 30% off. Or just click the link below, code automatically applied at checkout for an additional 30% off. And I mean, I would be lying if I said I didn't feel more like bougie and elegant with my silk pillowcase. Okay, back to the video. So I'll take you back to a month ago before I got COVID. So this is mid-July. Bria was up in Seoul for the weekend. She had to do hair and stuff and catch up with some old friends. So I was by myself for most of the weekend. I was kind of just chilling. And then on Sunday, Kate told me that two of her friends were coming down from Seoul and that they were going to like a waterfall and we were gonna go swimming in a waterfall. I was like, oh my God, I've been wanting to do that since I got here. I forgot what it's called, but I'll put it here on the screen. The water was freezing cold. Yeah, you go numb. It's really cold.
Except that I'm not big enough for you.
I'm taking this on my phone because I'm not risking getting my camera wet in Titanic temperature waters. I literally, the first thing that pops in my mind, I remember my lips went numb. And I don't mean these. What blew my mind is kids were just out there swimming and chilling. Like, I'm like, does temperature not affect y'all? So yeah, we did that. It was really fun, but really cold. And it was actually funny because a few of the girls were like, oh, my bikini is a little revealing. Like, there's a lot of older people here and there's a lot of families. That is one thing that kind of sucks. Swimming here and like beach culture is like very different in Korea than it is in like other countries, like in the West or the other places I've been to. For one, it is nearly impossible to find a bikini at a store in person or any other swimsuit. This is one thing people don't really tell you. I've never been able to just walk into a store and find a swimsuit. Like, I have to order it online. There is a store called Barrel, but I feel like it's more like surfy stuff, but that is swimwear that you can buy. So like, you do feel this sense of, oh, I need to cover up because there are kids around. They're like, we can hear them like, oh, do you see her? Do you see her? Because they liked one of the girls' bikinis. All right. There was these guys that the girls liked and they couldn't tell like how old they were. So they're like, should I say something? They might be in high school. Because that is a problem. People here look young as fuck for no reason, even when they're like 30. So yeah, we were there for a while. It got too cold, and as the sun was going down lower, we had less and less sunlight. So we were just getting even colder. And we were getting really hungry. So Kate took us to this place to get tteokbokki, which was, oh my God, the best tteokbokki I had. Normally I can't have tteokbokki because it's too spicy. And I hate to be that foreigner that can't handle her spice, but for me it's true, I can't really handle spicy food. So after that, we had like a long car ride, because we were down in like Seogwipo, that's like the southern half of Jeju. We had to go back up to Jeju City Hall and like Jeju City to get ready for the night out. Because we did go out, of course we went out, it's what we do. So we had to come back, and it was nice because I got the aux cord on the way back. And do yourselves a favor, if you don't know who Riley Ritchie is, He's Grey Worm from Game of Thrones. I am obsessed with this man. His music is amazing. He's about to be in this new AMC show called Interview with the Vampire. I'm so excited because I love him. In your spare time, please type in Riley Ritchie, listen to his music, transport your mind. You'll thank me later. Anyway, I had the aux cord. I'm playing some Riley Ritchie. Kate liked him. I was very pleasantly surprised. Hyojung? No, it was the friend Kaylee. She was like, oh my god, I love this song, I know this song. I was like, you know Time in a Tree?
You can write fiction, you contain raptors. Most days I struggle, I get snappy. Fuck all that, I just wanna be happy.
So yeah, I respect. Anyway, we got back, it was kind of late. So we dropped off the girls so they could get ready because we were swimming all day and we're sweaty. So then we pick up, Bria told us that she lands at like 8:30. So we're like, okay, cool, like that's plenty of time. We get to the airport at 8:30 and she's like,
Oh, did I say I land at 8:30? I mean, I'm taking off at 8:30.
so we end up going back to Kate's to kill some time. We all got ready. Bria was finally ready. And the cool thing is, Kate knew some like neighborhood friends, Dongne Chingu, and they came out with us. This guy was really nice. He's like this massive teddy bear dude. He was so sweet, but he kept like buying drinks and he didn't really speak a lot of English. So he was just kind of communicating through like the Korean friend, trying to make effort like, oh yeah, man. Like, why is that my go-to impression? We played darts. We had a lot of fun. And you know, the drinks are flowing. People kept buying us drinks that night in particular. I don't usually let other people buy me drinks unless they're my friends. I don't remember how we came up with this idea. I don't even remember if it was the plan, but it was so hot outside, even at night. At this point, it's gotta be like 11:30, midnight-ish, and it's still fire outside. It's very hot and humid. Like you could stand there, not touch anything, and you could just feel the moisture, and you could just feel the moisture accumulating on your skin and just trickling down for no reason. I hate it. So we're like, yo, let's go to the beach. And I'm like, all right, yeah. Actually, no, was it like 2? Because I can't remember if we left because Brooklyn was closing or it was just dying. Because Brooklyn closes at 2. Sometimes they stay open later depending on the atmosphere. Puniki Joan, open. Puniki Napun, closed. I don't remember why we left. We went to the beach and we went to Gwachi Beach again, which I've been there a few times now this summer. And I remember we went to the CU like right on the beach and it was this really sweet Ajima who worked there, and she was just like giving us props, saying how cool we looked and our Korean was so good and giving us tips and advice for stuff and like, oh, next time do this, buy this. I've never been in a situation before, but she like closed up and left and she let us stay out front. She like left the lights on, but like the CU was closed. She said, okay, like I'm going home now, but y'all can stay out here, you know. And we're like, oh wow, thank you, because any other person would have just flipped the switch and be like, go the fuck home. But she kept the lights on so we could stay out there a little bit longer. And then we made our way to the beach. Bria was very tired because she was in Seoul all day doing hair and like hanging out with her friends and stuff. Me, Kate, Kaylee, and Hyojung were semi-tired, but you know, we were lit because of alcohol. We didn't see anyone around on the beach. I just want to be very clear before I get into this. We did see like one Korean dude like spitting his game to these 2 other girls. And, you know, we're drunk, so we're like, annyeonghaseyo, hi. And he's like, oh, what? Hey, yo, man. Like, hey, what's up? And the 2 girls were like impressed, like, oh, you speak English? Like to him. And he's like, oh, of course. And we're like, you're welcome. Because we just kind of wingman. We were kind of eyeballing them to make sure they stayed way far from where we were about to be, because what we end up doing was skinny dipping. Now, full disclaimer, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I don't know. But you know, we made sure no one was around. It was really late at night and it was raining like on and off, so there was like nobody around anyway. But yeah, that is the spontaneous thing I did. We went skinny dipping. It's not my fault. I was drinking and the weekend was playing. So I was listening to Lust for Life, The Weeknd and Lana Del Rey. And you know that line, take off, take off.
Take off all your clothes, take off, take off. Take off all your clothes.
Yes, sir, Mr. Tesman. Bria was tired, so she found, was it the lifeguard chair? I forgot where she was sitting, but I don't know if we brought a chair with us or not, but she was sitting on a chair. Like, she wasn't in the sand or anything. She was knocked the fuck out. And we kept seeing lightning off in the distance, so we're like, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it quick, because a storm is coming our way. Like, we had like showers on and off that night, but this was rain. The 2 girls did not hesitate. They're like, wee! I just went out. At first I was like, nah, I'm staying here, I'm gonna keep Bria company. She was like, girl, just go do it, have fun. And again, I don't know when I'd ever be in that situation to just go skinny dipping. Like, whenever I was in that mindset of just do it. So I was just like, all right, you know, and then I know me, so I know that if I went home and didn't do it, I'd regret it. Same with like when I went parasailing, paragliding, when I bungee jumped. I knew if I didn't do it, I would regret it. I'd be like, oh, I should have did that. That was like my chance. So I was so glad I did it. And the thing is, I've been such a prude all my life. Like, even when I go to the pool or the beach, I feel sometimes like, oh, I need to cover up. This isn't proper. Like, I've always been that way, right? So for me to just take everything off and jump in the water was so freeing and liberating. And I know this sounds weird because it's not legal, but I really feel like people should do this at least once in their life, because when it's in the middle of the night, a hot summer night, and you're with your friends, well, Bria I've known for years, Kate I just met this year. These two girls I literally just met this day. But like, you know, that's the camaraderie with girls. It just happens sometimes, you just click. So they were like, come on Isis, let's do it. And they were so like freeing. I could tell they were not judgmental at all. I was like, all right, we're doing this. It was such a great feeling. The whole car ride home had the biggest smile on my face, like, I just did that. People have asked me to skinny dip with them before, plenty of times. They're like, yo, let's go. I'm like, no, I'm not getting naked, I don't know you. So for me to finally do it, again, I'm not trying to encourage people to break the law. I'm sure it's legal in some places. Like, there's nudist beaches and everything around the world. But I think you should do it at least once. Like, you get an appreciation of your body, and like, just that liberating feeling of letting it all be out in public was so great. Oh my God. I don't regret it at all. We told like the Jeju boys that I talked to you about them in that story time. We were like, oh yeah, we were skinny dipping. They were like, you didn't invite us. So yeah, that was it. I went skinny dipping, and I think you should do it. Absolutely. It was so liberating. Appreciating my body, being happy and free. So thanks for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Annyeong.